I'm not late. You're late. Definitely not me. Anyway, welcome to the Tavern League. You are watching tNomad live. You're joined today for the latest adventure of Hoard of the Dragon Queen. 5th edition of adventure officially published by Wizards of the Coast. I think it might have been in the first one, actually. We are going through the entire Tyranny of Dragons campaign. So there is Hoard of the Dragon Queen starting out, which we are playing now, and the next adventure is Rise of Tiamat. See just how high these characters that I have with me level up. I already have 2 perished, actually. A few have left. Some more have joined on this adventure as some players had conflicts with their schedule and everything. This will be an interesting part of the story. Go ahead and grab your seats, fill up your mug, make sure you're comfortable, for the Tavern League is on their way.
They had like a ton of
Good morning, everybody.
Kind of
Hello.
Oh, hello, hello.
All right, everyone, stop having fun. The DM is here.
That is right. That is absolutely right. No more fun. Time to get serious. Everybody knows D&D, a reflection of real life.
Wait, do we have the password to get in?
Not yet.
I should. You guys have that, huh?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, only if you want us to play.
Apparently not for Bruce.
Rude. Rude. There you go. There's the password.
Hey, thanks, mister. You get it figured out, Jake?
Oh, that's why it wouldn't let me in.
So I got it like kind of working. I opened up my spatial sound and I had to bump my right up to 100% and my left down to 40.
What the heck, man?
And now it sounds about even.
That's annoying.
Evan,
What,
sound
tomorrow
problems?
it'll be the other way.
Yeah, so for some reason I can't figure out why my right side of my headphones is a lot quieter than my left side. And there's like these headphones are pretty new. Like about 6 months ago.
Yeah, that was gonna be my.
Yeah, they're only 6 months old. Now, granted, I've been using them a lot, but like, they're not damaged. Like, it's a USB, so it's not like it's got the real thin like audio wires. There's no like signal loss.
Yeah, because that was my thought. Because all the headphones that I've used that haven't been, like the gaming ones or whatever, cords inside break, and then all of a sudden, like one side will crackle.
But that's the thing, is like both sides are crystal clear, but just the right side is quieter, and I can't figure it out. But I just adjusted my spatial, so it's working. I found a workaround.
I knew you would.
Right. So, Hoard of the Dragon Queen, all the way on session 9, part 5. This is definitely taking a little bit to get through these traveling and everything, but honestly, I think speak for everyone when I say we've certainly enjoyed it.
It's not letting me in.
Not letting you in?
I'll tell you one thing I didn't enjoy, Ryan.
I didn't enjoy that either. That didn't
Yes,
feel
he
good to
did.
me either.
I like how you knew
lie.
exactly what I was talking about.
Don't lie.
Didn't feel good to me either.
Well,
That was the result of a flying cock, anyway.
Yeah.
He's like,
He
if all
jinxed us
no.
and took our friend.
Yep, he doesn't
it's
even
not-
know the war that he started.
It's not even the first time Ryan's killed players too. We had nearly a TPK, like our 3rd session in the 4E campaign.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Well, that he
is
did
true.
kill somebody in their fucking primer campaign.
Yeah, me.
Or the little
I
kobold.
couldn't remember
Yeah.
if it was you or Brother Co who had to
Kogo,
start a new
level
character.
1 is deadly, especially for kobolds. Gotta be careful of them wolves. One crit kill you.
I forget that this campaign, like I literally did it earlier tonight, that this campaign existed before like me and Otto joined. because I was like, oh yeah, Otto joined like what 2 sessions after me, maybe 3.
Yeah, you guys all kind of
The cave.
you guys all joined at a pretty good time in the campaign, so you still got like the meat of the start.
Mm-hmm.
You just didn't get the raid. You didn't get to fight the blue dragon.
Yeah, you guys joined in like at level 3-ish.
Yeah, we joined at
You
3.
didn't have to make decisions about whether or not you were going to try
Because
to
I
track it.
I say I don't know who I replaced whoever left before Brother Co, and then Otto replaced Brother Co.
There was Qualamir, and
That's
there's
it.
Brother Co.
Yeah.
You guys missed Tanakh. We don't know anything about him.
Nope.
Yeah, he left like early on, right?
Real early.
Yeah, because his character died, and then that was right when stuff was happening at work. So, I got a different schedule now.
Might as well take the death and bow out.
He just happened to get killed in a very opportune time to say, all right,
Yeah.
we don't need
You
to
know
make
what?
him an excuse for my character win. I think he's just dead. I
He
just
just
think
wiped
don't
his
bring him
hands.
back.
Yeah, he just wiped his hands. He's like, you know what? I'm good.
It's a sign.
Every now and then I do wonder what it would have been like had Brother Co not left with that whole like grabbing Ureva's butt situation that was going on. Like that was going
The
somewhere.
situation that Bruce created for another player.
Yeah, for another character. Don't let Bruce play your characters. He's going to make everybody turn away. Are you in, Bruce?
No, it won't let me.
No?
Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't put the entire password in. That would be...
Oh, that would help.
Did you just put in luck? Because I did that.
I did.
Yeah, I did that too.
That's all right.
That would be why.
It's boomer issues.
Yeah, I tell you, you gotta read the whole dang thing.
You're such a
You know
brat.
what?
and I
I
did
may
it
have
too.
thrown the fireball, but you guys are digging the dagger in.
What
They're
else are we
twisting
gonna
it.
do?
They're
Yeah.
twisting it. They're twisting it and turning it, and that's okay, because I deserve it.
I'm like Salt Bay, and his wound is right off my elbow.
I like his journal. He makes himself out to be this heroic,
Oh, because Freddy is.
Yeah.
he's tossing heals around, but he didn't heal me once. Not fucking once. You know?
I was reading through that journal and I'm like, oh my god, this is entirely how Freddy thinks. It was perfect. Loved it. I love the journal entries when you guys are like speaking from your character's perspectives. Gives a different look.
See, I keep thinking of doing that with Ureva, but like I also have some character development I'm doing with her that I feel like if I did it would let that show more than I want it to right now.
Well, yeah, because it's spoken through your perspective as character, so that's that wouldn't be the other, like, this isn't a journal that all your characters in game have or are reading. It's specifically for our like out of game meta purpose.
Right.
So it's more for like people watching the stream or whatever. They can read the journal entries as well as like we can look back and remember things. I mean, even if you do reveal stuff, it's not necessarily like healed.
Okay, it's not medically.
I like doing mine like a combination of both, where it's like mostly narration, but it's like Freddy's narrating it.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
however you want to write your entry. Okay, we are ready. We have everybody. I am hiccuping.
No, we don't. We don't have everybody.
Well, when you go out into the world, it is a dangerous place, Frodo. Okay, so here we are,
I would've
Monday
said
morning.
I wouldn't have gotten that reference, but
Yeah, because you haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We're not
Jesus.
That is just
friends.
how.
Anyway, we'll just gloss over that.
Anywho.
So, Hoard of the Dragon Queen, Part 5, Session 9 begins. Let's start. Some character introductions as we are gathered round the table. Let's begin. Freddie Bloomington.
All right. Hello, I'm Sakura, and I play Freddie Bloomington, a half-elf bard / warlock from the College of half-elf bard from the College of Lore and a hexblade warlock. This makes him a jack-of-all-trades type who is out for fame, glory, and wealth so that he may eventually be worthy enough to return to his homeland.
Francesca! No! All
What
right.
name?
Hawkeye, tell us a little bit about your character.
Hello, I'm Otto. I play Hawkeye, who is a wild hunt shifter druid of the stars. And last time, she is very, very upset because one of her closest friends died. And so she had rage and released the wolves.
Facing off the rest of the cultists, for their number could not be succeeded against a wolf horde, entire horde of wolves, 8 of them to be exact.
Yeah, it's like she screamed and then released him out of anger.
Next, let's get Ireva Galanodel.
Hello, I'm Nicole. I play Ureva Galendadel, a Wood Elf Ranger of the Horizon Walker subclass. So Ureva joined this crew on a mission from her people, one to rarely leave her home forest. She left after hearing that this cult was trying to raise his dragon queen from the dead, and she knew she needed to put a stop to it. She now finds herself, finding relationships she did not plan, and maybe needing to avenge a fallen comrade or two.
That may happen. She may get that opportunity. Even singular minds set on a course of action are susceptible to the camaraderie of the road. One new comrade, Uthar Furbog. Tell us a little bit about your character.
Yeah, I'm John. I'm playing Uthar Furbog. He is an ex-slave pirate who has recently come on land hunting one of the people who are responsible for the enslavement of his people. And he believes them to be part of this cult and ended up with these chuckle fucks, which he's probably somewhat regretting, but hey, here we are.
Hiding around the corner because he did not want to go inside next to all the rest of the... And so, last but not least, I have Old Jarhead. If there is anything you wish to say about yourself, otherwise, started. Ondar.
No. I'm just here.
Okay.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
All right. So we will see how things go for the rest of this campaign. Old Jarhead joining eventually with a new character that is to be revealed.
Hello.
What the shit?
Look.
When the music stops, I get sad. Oh, music is bad.
No.
Cutting in and out a little bit. Okay, so last time on the Hoard of the Dragon Queen, we entered in a fight. Started out between Ardred Brifferhue and these companions. He did not like how he was being talked to. He did not fully understand the gravity of the situation and what was going on. All the captain knew was that this was a team of hired labor and their guards, and he needed to keep control. Completely unaware of the cultists within. Wagons behind and everything. Ondar began egging them on, calling them cowards. Arjid was like, hey, none of that. Ondar didn't like that. But they shared some harsh words, and we began a battle. For Ardred wanted to whip them into shape, and he called for Bog Luck from within, a half-orc caretaker of the roadhouse. Bog Luck came out with a whip, but the team said no. So they fought. And though the guards around them were kind of pulling their blows a little bit so that they could subdue the characters and not kill them, the characters were returning with harsh strikes of their own. Once the guards kind of figured out, hey, this might be a life or death situation, began throwing harder hits. A fireball cast from a hidden mage within the roadhouse put up a great area in flames, catching Carlin Amethel, Hawkeye, and Ondar. Hawkeye was the only one that could withstand the flames.
I was in it too.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's all the damage I got was from that thing.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Hawkeye and Freddy both withstood the flames being brought perilously low on their HPs. Carlin fell, so did Ondar, for Ondar had been taken many blows. Hereby God. Then suddenly a fog appeared. And as it dispersed, with the battle still going on, everybody looked to see that Ondar's body on the ground had disappeared, as well as Red Wizard from Thay, suspected by the party, all but confirmed, Asbara Joss. But they didn't have enough time to brood on that, its implications, so they fought onward, eventually turning to the cultists and pushing them back. Ondar's words about the cultists within their camp, spoken through a zone of truth, finally rang true in Ardred Brifferhugh's head as he saw the cultists coming forward, these laborers that weren't supposed to be warriors, suddenly turning up with hidden blades. Putting the pieces together in his mind too late, called for everybody to retreat within the roadhouse. That is what brings us to the present. We are here at the Karnath Roadhouse. Freddy, Hawkeye, Carlin, and Ireva within. All the rest of the guards standing just in front of the doors. The cultists have pushed off. Uthar stands outside around a corner.
I'm taking Bogluck's scabbard.
Did we see Uthar run off?
In the chaos when everybody was coming inside, yes, you would have seen Uthar because he actually paused at the store. He paused before the door and says, "No, I'm not going to share a roof with slavers," and then took off.
All right.
But for all you guys know, he's just like. Hawkeye is going to take the scabbard. Put it in your inventory.
Right, and then she'll walk over to Ureva and then, like, hug her while crying. For Ondar's gone.
At the embrace, Ireva, she doesn't stiffen, but she doesn't respond. She is just silent and like very to herself and like reflective, but with like a steely look to her as well. And after a while of Hawkeye's embrace, she goes, "I know it's easy to have emotions in times like these, but we still have a lot coming before us that we need to have ourselves prepared for. We cannot let the loss of our companion be for naught. We must be even more resolved."
For naught? That's exactly what it was, the bloody fool. You as well. All of you fools. I warned you exactly what was going to happen.
And with that, Ireva will shoot Freddy a look and say, "I thank you for saving my life, half-elf, but do not dare speak of the loss of Ondar as for naught. I will not allow that to happen."
What did it gain us?
Freddy, watch yourself.
Only one here that has any sense is Carlin and Jamna.
And Ireva is just like done responding to Freddy at this point.
Right. As you guys are kind of talking,
Ardred, what's next?
yes. So as you guys are talking to yourselves, you hear you see Jamna off to the side, kind of trying to gain anyone's attention. So there are some laborers walking within the roadhouse and kind of huddling off to the corner. Quick, where are these? What are these two? She is holding the keys out in front, and Ardred is kind of speaking orders. All right, you stand sentry at the door. And the rest of you, come with me. I have some questions. He's kind of pointing to Freddy, Ireva, Harlan, and Hawkeye.
Freddy will follow.
I follow, but like give a low growl as like, because I can shift into animals, so like I just give like a low huff and growl.
Are you a dog?
No, it was
Valid
like
question.
because I released the wolves, if that makes sense.
Pulls you over. Room over here.
Oh.
I didn't do the thing. Oh, it's because I'm not on the square.
You're wrong room.
Oh,
There you go. Right. As
Gotcha.
you guys step within this room, he speaks up. How long have you known that there was a cult within our wagon caravan?
The whole time.
You didn't think of saying something? What is going on? Why are they here?
We're supposed to pass through this area relatively without incident, but my compatriots here don't seem to understand the without incident part. We're following them in order to try to find their secret hideout. Their hideout is somewhere in the Mirror of Dead Men, where they're gathering up a ton of gold and a ton of resources, and hatching dragons, in order to try to raise Tiamat from the dead.
His eyes open wide, kind of taking a moment of disbelief. Raising the great Tiamat from the dead in the abyss? Wait, what proof do you have of this?
Unfortunately, no hard evidence that I can show you right now. All we really have is whispers we've overheard from them, knowledge of their extensive operations within this realm, and their various connections to certain unsavory groups of character.
Should say so. Looks like there were many of the laborers were these cultists. They were all wielding weapons and coming forward.
Almost all of them, yes.
Not like this. Not at all. And he kind of mutters to himself. He's pacing a little bit, standing, looking at the ground as he's kind of thinking in his head. Well, at least they were all in the traveling company. So they're without and we are within. We are safe for now until we can figure out exactly what to do about this situation. Our numbers are already worn thin from the ravages of this countryside. I think we can withstand another affront. You were supposed to reprovision us, not take away from our number. You're only one down, but I see you have many wounds that need tending to.
That was the plan, yes. But again, my foolhardy compatriot decided to run his mouth when he should have kept it shut.
Hey, don't you speak at Ondar like that.
He was a great warrior, but a fool.
Would he, Arjun speaks up, would it have been so bad just to take the lashings?
For him, yes.
We could have
One with
avoided
personal
this.
honor doesn't take lashings for something that isn't deserved.
One with personal honor would know their place within company. Then he speaks up. Well, in a foreboding, gruesome way, I suppose it's almost a good thing that fight happened. Lest the cult would have made their way inside the roadhouse, and then we would have never gotten them out. And who knows?
I don't think they would have stayed.
Well, we'll never know now. All right, you two go get yourselves cleaned up. I'm gonna go organize a defense. Start posting sentries. I gotta go tend to Bogluck. Killed my caretaker. So for now, we need your numbers. There may come a day where you're going to need to pay for that death. Murder is murder. And he...
Hey, your mage killed ours, so that's murder.
You do not understand how things go here. I am the law. My word is to be followed. Remember that next time. And pushes past.
She'll mutter under her breath, or she could just or I could just release the wolves again.
I'm gonna
see who's the law that way.
All right. 15. He heard that. Turns back and says, you know what? I think it might be a good idea for you guys to lay low for a little bit. I'm going to inter you in my room, in my quarters. You will not leave. Do not trust you. And he shuts the door, and you actually hear him fumbling with a lock.
Oh.
You just had to open your mouth, huh, Hawkeye?
All right, everybody make me a perception check real quick.
Do you want me to as well, outside?
Not you.
sleeping? Okay. Didn't think so.
So
I'm
not
just
really.
trying to keep eyes on the front of the place to see if anybody's coming. That's why I went to that spot.
Okay, so Ireva and Freddy, you both hear him barking orders from beyond the doorway. It's a little bit muffled. All right, I need a sentry posted at that door. They don't leave until I say so. And you need to have a conversation with you as well. And then you also hear, I have more important things to attend to, if you don't mind. You may have my blade if you really wish. But there are more foreboding portents, if you can't tell. You hear Jamna's voice reply.
Freddy's just gonna sit in the corner and just start strumming on the lute and start a short rest if he can. He is clearly still very pissed off.
Right. Anything you're working on outside, Utha?
What kind of clearing wise, or how far into get into like the more wooded covered area to keep like a further look on the whole situation?
The woods and the swamp would have been cut away as far as they could from the roadhouse. Since coming here, they definitely would have cleared it. I would say probably a good 30-40 feet roadhouse. Otherwise,
Okay,
it turns to too swampy of ground to really make much use.
I think that since he's been kind of watching and nobody's come back out, he's going to, in sort of like, because obviously this is the second floor, so
yep.
This is not here, but in this direction, try to find some good bushes, cover, even, muckiness that he can hide himself in, and keep an eye on the whole place to see when things start happening again.
Okay, Uthar, please make me a survival check.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah, you're good. Okay, so you're kind of walking out in the swamp, looking for a good, safe place to kind of wait and watch. Place that affords you a good scan of the area surrounding you, so you can see anything coming. Go ahead and make me a stealth check now.
Okay. Can I use cunning action to get advantage? Because I'm good at hiding, but not good at stealth.
I would say.
All right. Well then,
a 10.
It's that because my armor.
Yep. All right. Did you want to wait and rest as well, Uthar, or are you not resting?
I suppose after like 15 minutes, if nothing happens, then he would kind of expect it to be a rest and close his eyes a bit.
Yeah, so Freddy, Arlen, Ireva, and Hawkeye, as you're sitting there interred in that room, unable to leave now that the door has been locked on you. Kind of hear movement around and people talking, passing by, usually more distant. There doesn't seem to be a lot of traffic in front of your door. But
Freddy's doing the Song of Rest, just so you know.
Yep.
Okay. Making sure that was clear.
So short rest is like 2 hours.
An hour, I believe.
So after so after like 1 hour's time, everybody is able to benefit short rest. Then hit die. Wish. Freddy also uses his Song of Rest.
Everyone gets a D6 on top of their healing.
Anyone that wishes to, go to your main tab, double click on the bottom where it says HD, that's your hit die. You can spend those to regain hit point.
Need more.
Freddy, Hawkeye, and Ireva can all get benefit from the Song of.
I'm giving.
We roll a D6.
Yeah, roll a D6 and then add that number like away from your wounds.
What?
So at the bottom of your main tab where it says HP and says WND wound, you can change that number. So add a D6 away from that. So if you had 25 wounds, for example, I rolled a 3, now I'm at 22.
Okay, you're at 15, but you rolled a 4, so now at 11.
Oh no, I already changed it.
Wait, on top of the hit die that we did?
Yep. You get the benefit 1.
Okay. I'm just making sure I'm doing it right.
Uthar,
unfortunately, does not get the benefit. Doesn't need.
Nah, I got there. I had enough die. I rolled some shitey dice, but.
Oh, so we can roll as many hit die as we have? Like mine has a 4 in it.
Yeah, you can roll as many hit die as you have.
Oh.
Just keep in mind that, they don't come back until we do a long rest, so.
Nope. I'm good with what I did. I didn't know that. That's perfect. Thanks.
I'll stay with 6 wounds.
Arlen healed 14. He's up 4 wounds.
I did not roll well either.
Ooh. Oh yeah. So when you long rest, you only get half of your hit die back.
Yeah. So.
Good important thing to note. Right. So after some time,
this whole time, Freddy has just been wordlessly like staring down at his loot.
he comes back. Hawkeye, you hear? All right. Please move out of the way. Let me in. There's some fumbling at the lock. Door opens. Feel Ardred Brifferhue before you. He's kind of eyeing you guys up with narrowed eyes. He says, well, we're certainly going to be all right. We have a defensible position. Wish to speak more in length to you about this cult, your knowledge of it.
Are you gonna help us try to fight it?
My responsibility and duty is to this roadhouse and Lord Neverember. I'm going to defend against them. Though I will not join you on your travels. Certainly have my help here, as long as I have your aid in defending it. But I think
we can come to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
I must say I am not impressed. Your lack of respect. At every turn challenging my command. This cannot happen, especially not now.
You know what? Me either. We signed up to be guards under you. So far, I think I'm the only one that's actually respected that.
I say I would have to agree with sentiments. Kind of scanning the room, looking at the others. Hawkeye and Arlen speaks up. She's like, "Hey, I laid down my weapons. I didn't attack."
Oh, I'm sorry, Carlin. You're right. I meant like from the immediate party.
Ureva will just nonchalantly, like, she doesn't actually care right now. She will say, "I will make no moves to make attacks unless I am threatened directly myself. I will not defend myself."
He responds to that. And he's
There's a lot of people here.
To be fair, most of them are dead.
He responds to that with, when you break a law and the city guard comes after you, it is not defending yourself. You broke the law. It is the laws of the society you are living in that gives cause for them to take you. We were not going to kill you. We were merely going to whip you as a lesson in punishment and respect. There is no need to defend yourself.
I show my respect to those who deserve it.
He gives kind of a long sigh. Not afford to keep able bodies behind closed door in a cell. But do understand this. I've spoken to each and every one of my guards. If any one of you shows signs of dissent or aggression or even making a wrong move, they are ordered to attack and to put you down. Do you understand?
I cannot promise I will not make moves to defend myself if I am attacked. I give respect to those who I see have earned it or have shown it to me themselves.
He looks over to the guard, says, I think this one's going to be trouble. Maybe she should spend more time on her own. Let the others pass. And he steps back to let Hawkeye, Carlin, and
Freddy stands up and stows away his loot real quick and just gives like a quick sideways glance at Ureva on the way out.
I'm gonna stay with Ureva.
Uthar's out in the boonies making a ghillie suit. He looks back to see Hawkeye remaining. Looks back to see Hawkeye remaining. So be it. Shuts the door. Goes back to talk to Freddy and Carlin. Speaks up. Spoken to your gnome friend, one that stabbed me. Says that she has been traveling with you and your party. It was not necessarily part of your group. Tells me some foreboding news. Something about Bog Luck being a part of this himself. What do you know of this?
Yes, he does have their scabbard. This cult has certain identifying markings, whether it's the cloaks that they wear. Freddy pulls out his backpack real quick and just flashes like a part of the hood and whatnot, or scabbards. And Freddy pulls out 2 scabbards of his own. I collected these from south of oh my god, what's the huge port city that we were just in? It's the one that a port that he would know. Baldur's Gate. I collected these from cultists south of Baldur's Gate. However, your friend Bog Luck has a matching set.
He sees your scabbards.
They aren't common.
He sees your scabbards, and his brow kind of furrows. Yes, this is exactly like his scabbard. Damn it. Shit. And he kind of
they're everywhere.
And at this he kind of hushes his voice. Hey. This is troubling. Or if Bog Luck part of the cult, that means I do not know exactly which of my guards are which.
The only ones you can trust are the ones you don't know.
I'm at a loss for exactly what. Subterfuge is not my strong suit. Must root out who is all part of the. Not arouse suspicion now. Mass murder. And he's kind of trying to think to himself right now. Definitely. This is Damna sidles up, ears behind him, suddenly speaking up. Well, I think you have a few allies to aid in that endeavor. Looking with a malicious grin.
Jamna, I think allies is a very strong word coming from your mouth.
Maybe for the time being, yes, but allies nonetheless. All you can trust are us, Ardred. Cannot trust your guards. Ardred speaks up. Well, even more sobering is there's a party out there already. Upon their return, we'll discover this, and I must think on this.
What do you mean a party out there already?
There's a labor party out there. They will be returning after a day's work.
Hmm.
I'm to see half the roadhouse burnt down. All the dead bodies and wagons lying out in wait. They're smart. They'll take their time approaching.
Well, let's start with the simple things. We can't make it seem like nothing happened, but we can at least clean up the place.
Well, if you and yours are truly trustworthy, I think a fitting job for you to go out and clean the bodies. Would you agree? Yamna speaks up. I think that is a wonderful idea. She gives a look to you, Freddy. Please make me an...
We should have that bitch a long time ago.
All
He's
right.
speaking from the dead.
From beyond the grave, is that you, Onda? I hear you. I'm coming.
Freddy Andar wouldn't like you right now. You hush.
Yamna gleams her make equation check to see how well she conveys this. Ooh. Back to roll. Okay. Freddy, you get the sense that she's kind of making a note of saying this at the sign. Excuse me. Damn, I keep hiccuping. At the sign of Ardred kind of sharing, like, it might be a perfectly fitting, like, punishment to have you and your group clean up the dead bodies outside. He's saying that, hey, that's a wonderful idea, kind of like seeming to say, like, hey, Freddy, like, that's pretty much exactly what you...
All right. Me and Carlin can't dig the graves ourselves, though. Please let the other two out. I can't promise they won't cause trouble, but they won't attack your guards.
He looks back at you with narrowed eyes and responds, how do I know you will not just take off? Or even worse yet, you yourselves are not part of the cult. And then he kind of shakes his head like, wait a minute, that was stupid. Sorry, the battle has rattled me. Never expected something like...
Yeah, see, the second part you already know. I executed one, and I'd gladly execute a lot more. The first part though, you don't know. You already have to trust us.
Go ahead and make a perception or persuasion. All right.
I'm good at those.
Yeah. Ardred response says, Take your band of brigands. You'll have to deal with the dangers outside yourself. We will not come to your aid. We have our own inside to worry.
Oh, don't worry. We wouldn't want you taking any of the kills for your own.
He goes back, speaks to the guard, undoes the lock on the door. Says, all right, you two. You've been placed into your friend Bard's care. You're to go outside and clean up the bodies. Search of the band that's going to be showing up sometime later. You have to deal with the dangers yourself. We will not come to your aid. Have not earned that. Steps back to allow Hawkeye and Ureva to leave the cell.
You hear that, Ureva? More cultists can kill. You can kill if you want.
Fantastic. My arrows need some more flesh to sink into lately. And then she'll look at Ardred and say, worry not. I keep to my word. As long as I am not put under attack by you or any of yours, you will receive no attack from me.
So real quick note, when you're moving your tokens, if you move through a wall, your token gets stuck. When you're moving, try to try to move to a square that you can get to, and then there you go. It just works for all the walls. And
Hawkeye does like the little crack of her knuckles thing. I don't think we'll need any aid when it comes to the cultists, as long as you hear howling outside.
And Ireva will like say nothing more, and she'll simply, like, with her head held high, just keep on walking. Follow him right out the door.
Jamna follows, as well as Carlin.
Oh my gosh.
And seeing the opportunity, she'll kind of look around, and the first thing she's going to do is see if she can grab any of her arrows.
Right. As you leave the roadhouse, front doors close behind you.
Oh, why did you roll d8s?
Oh, I didn't mean to.
D8s work too.
Okay. That's just me being a stupid.
You lose.
Do you want
two...
me to redo it with 6s?
No, you lose 2 arrows. That's it.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
From 34 to 32. Wait, no. Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Thanks. All right, and as she is recovering arrows, she'll also just kind of poke around and see if they have anything, and kind of aggressively, like, search their things.
Yeah, I was like, Hawkeye's gonna search the bodies and the wagon.
So she's searching the ones in the wagon. I'll look at what Cultist 6 and Cultist 3.
So I'll go here.
Once the ladies are done, Freddy's gonna take a body and just chuck it into the lake over here. Cultists don't deserve a proper burial.
Jamna speaks up. Well, if this isn't a perfect time to check these wagons. Right away goes to the wagons and starts rummaging through contents.
Hey, at least look at the bodies first.
Oh, they'll rot away soon enough.
Especially if a little moisture can help that along, as you hear like a sploosh as a body drops in.
Yeah, so I look at specifically the Acolyte's body and then rummage through this wagon first.
Okay. Dead bodies floating in the roadhouse water supply. Nice.
It's boggy water. They're not drinking that.
Okay. So Jamna is with Hawkeye rummaging through this wagon, uncovering many boxes laden with gold, trinkets, untold value. After a time, you also find a brooch as well as a rapier.
Freddy's gonna use detect magic and try and find the magical items inside the carts.
Right.
After a little bit of making sure that nobody else is coming outside, Uthar comes out of the bushes.
Raven will see him emerging. Ah, Uthar. Smart of you to make a different path after that fight than we did. Good to see you.
It is good to see that they did not put you in chains, yes? You take a big risk going with people you attack.
It's alright. They only locked us up for about an hour. Wasn't too bad. Had to decide what to do with it.
Escaped. So you could have gotten out in a much faster time.
Well, perhaps next time I'll just go with you instead of the
I
other
did have
option.
a lovely nap over in those bushes.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, and you see the Furbolg is just like kind of covered with muck and mud.
Yeah, I'm imagining like Survivor Man coming out of the wilderness.
Yeah, there you
A
go.
bog monster approaches.
It's a great show, man.
Alright.
Does this acolyte have anything?
Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'm just letting you guys roll.
Oh, sorry.
So,
You know, normally I would agree with you, Uthar, but in this case, I thought it was worth the risk to try to get their aid.
Aid.
What aid have you acquired? What is that you think these people will bring to us other than jail time?
Yeah, if the
They
cultists
brought us
attack us,
nothing.
they're gonna help us. Fight them. That's something.
AKA nothing.
They'll only help us fight the cultists if their own means are in danger. They care not about the cult itself or its intentions, as long as their operations aren't put to a halt.
I don't know. Ardred seemed extremely worried about it. There's just nothing he could do about it in this moment.
Ardred seemed worried about getting his respect when he hadn't bothered earning it yet. If you ask me.
Well,
I mean, she's right.
she's not right. She literally signed up for his respect. It's not like Uthar forced into slavery. You signed on a dotted line on a contract saying that you would be a guard for this caravan under his command. You had the choice. You made it.
Freddie,
Correct.
normally I would
You
agree
signed
with
us
you
up.
in this code of honor. However, this man, he lost any attempt at trying to maintain any honor he had a long time ago.
I would agree that his methods were very harsh. Going straight to whipping was probably a wrong choice on his point, which I tried to tell him. But at the end of the day, jabbing a finger in his face was the wrong move.
Some people require strength be shown. You cannot
Exactly.
allow these people to step on you.
Exactly, and he's one of those men.
Oh, so
Yes,
now
and
you're
this is why we
agreeing.
attacked him. If he would have simply put whip down, none of this would have happened. He made choice, not us.
Seems you don't even actually know what you're thinking here, Freddie.
Sounds like you're outnumbered.
He was the one that had to show strength. We were defying him.
I will not create an argument among us. Do you care to wish on arguing about something that no longer has any benefit to it? You can see to do so. I'm done with this. And Ireva could just silently continue doing what she's doing.
You know, the elf is right. This conversation is not productive. What's done is done, and we can't go back on it. Know what's in these wagons.
Yeah, I was like, at that, Hawkeye's just going to continue searching.
Oh, she's been pillaging these bodies the whole time.
I mean, yes, but
Freddy, as you cast Detect Magic, you actually see a few items begin to glow.
Obviously not the ones on our person, but the ones in the caravan I'm focusing on.
Yep, so there is a brooch Hawkeye holds in her hand. Yamna is holding a rapier that begins to glow energy. You see, sense the presence of a few more items in other wagons from the cult.
That's an interesting brooch you got there, Hawkeye. I'd hang on to it. John,
I thought you were
do
gonna
you
try
mind
and
if I
take it
see? I'll say, John, do you mind if I see that rapier?
He looks at you, with narrowed eyes. Gives a second nut and then just goes, yeah, sure, it's yours.
Can I identify it, or does it require like the rest, like in 4E?
If you spend an hour to attune to it, you identify it unless you know the identify spell.
Gotcha. I do not know the identify spell, so.
Obviously, though, you do take the risk on you become attuned to it. So if it's cursed,
Yeah.
you have to bite that bullet to learn.
Bad things happen.
Sometimes you got to stick that fork in the wall socket.
This is mine. I don't know what it is, but it is mine.
But that's not a good thing when you do that.
Freddy
You don't do
will
it twice.
Yeah, so Freddy will continue looking at the rest of the items that were, showing up on his detect magic dar.
I will take brooch since I have it in my hand.
Okay.
I'd take some gold from the wagon as well.
Right.
She's gonna be rich.
I'll handle the gold different time.
Okay.
You guys could probably take it as you wanted. Honestly,
Exactly.
you actually see Jamna like rummaging through, taking a bunch of the gold for herself.
Can we take, like, all of it?
Yeah.
Definitely
Walk out
not.
of here, each of us
Yeah,
loaded down with like
definitely
1,000 pounds of gold.
Not all of it, because there's so much gold that it needs to be taken in wagons. But you definitely. Okay. In another wagon further down, you see some boots of an intricately, how would you say, an intricate design reminiscent of the woodland, somehow in a polished, civilized way.
I pull the boots out of the cart and go, Ureva, these seem to be about your size. Want to take a look at them?
Looks like you're liking.
Ureva will meander over and say, these do look to be about the type I'd see back home. She'll kind of gingerly take them from Freddy and like slip one on.
Ooh, those look
Ureva, because you are an elf, you know that these are boots of elven kind. So while you wear
Ureva, what are they?
while you wear these boots, your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you are moving across. You also have advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving stealthily.
She'll say, yes, these boots come from the elven. I'll be taking these for myself.
Right.
And she'll, as she's putting them on, she'll kind of stop and kind of glance over a little bit and thank you, Freddy. Still just a little edgy towards him.
Freddy nods back and then continues rummaging
Right.
and disposing of bodies occasionally.
So you find in another wagon there is a needle that is glowing with magical energy.
A needle?
A needle.
Like a sewing needle?
No, like a larger needle. Roll me a nature or history check.
May I
Recently
help?
got a fix.
Or can I give him guidance on that?
Yes.
So where's Freddy's character?
Freddy, just roll a d4. Okay, Freddy.
17.
You've heard tales along your travels. You've seen people with ink on their skin. That was kind of a curious sight, far beyond anything that you grew up with. You heard about tattoos. If this looks like a needle that one might use to tattoo a piece of skin.
Hmm.
Also find a medallion or an amulet looking as such. That is glowing with magical.
Do I recognize the symbol on the amulet?
Sinner, are we all looking at this amulet, or he's just looking at it?
Make me a religion check. You could all see the amulet.
Okay. So can I make the religion check too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ha ha!
I'm not very religious.
Oh, Freddy's better. Just kidding. I got so
Oh, he
excited.
had the
but
guidance,
no.
though.
All
He had
right.
the guidance.
So, Ireva, you recognize the symbol on the medallion, the amulet, as that of Miliki, goddess forest. Forest Queen, the neutral goddess of autumn, druids, dryads, forests, forest creatures, and rangers.
Ah, amulet of Miliki. Hawkeye, this might be up your alley.
That, not Freddy.
He just said we both did.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Hawkeye will put it on her neck.
Who's got the needle?
Nobody yet.
Say Freddy will just pocket the needle for now.
Okay.
I want a tattoo.
I would say, so since we can't take all the gold, are we allowed to like request a specific amount of gold?
So
How much
yeah,
is
I'm
this
kind of
much
looking that up
theory?
right now. So a standard coin weighs about 1/3 of an ounce, so 50 coins weigh a pound.
Well, what's your carrying weight?
So if you guys really want to carry up to your carrying weight, let's see.
So I can carry
Where's
like
Arno when you need him?
Yeah.
I can carry over 100 more. So I mean,
I look at the Great Club to see if I actually need it, or if I want 10 more, or if I want more coins.
Five, 6, 115.4 pounds. 1 pound is, holy shit. Okay, so if you guys want to carry as much gold as possible, I'll pretty much let you all carry.
so basically for me, would I be able to carry like 700 gold?
You could
I think we'll
carry
let him
more
carry
than that.
for that.
Platinum. Take platinum. Each platinum's 10 gold.
So Freddy would also like to go for the jewels, which weigh less and are more valuable.
Go for what?
Jewels and gems.
Oh, gotcha.
Ooh.
There you go. See, he's a
Let's-
thinking man.
Let's say for the sake of just time and everything, I'll let you guys have 5,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Each? I was like,
That would likely break
no,
my
I
game.
was like, okay, I don't need that much. I
That
don't
would
even know what
likely
I've done with
break my
that.
game. But yeah, I did some quick maths, and 5,000 gold pieces, somewhat reasonable. Though you guys are weighed down pretty heavily, be able to.
Ondar's still in the.
That's
gonna
okay,
get some
once-
of that. You need to take him out of the party sheet, out of the crew.
Once we get to a city, I'll get rid of a lot of that weight. Don't worry.
5,000 gold
Happy
pieces split
party.
up amongst all of you. Chamna's kind of like stuffing her pockets as well. She looks happy as can be.
I bet she does.
Probably
And
eating it.
I bet we do too.
Probably eat it. Oh yeah.
But
What would be nice right now is a freaking bag of holding.
so,
Uh-huh.
while we're doing this, like I'm also intermittently still getting rid of bodies like
Yep.
we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of,
no.
Gold, right?
they're kind of being tossed off.
Say I'll help drag them, and I see Freddy toss one in the lake, and I kind of, yup, and start dragging and helping.
Do I know what this amulet does that's around my neck now?
Not.
Ooh, I don't
They
know.
roll.
Maybe keep it in your pocket.
You'll have to spend some time with it. So like next rest you take, be able to identify.
Stick some gold in the pockets of those dead guys and it'll disappear real quick.
Weigh them down.
Yeah, just weigh him down.
Throw them in Lake Superior. Bodies don't float there.
Right.
That is true.
Especially when the gales of November come, you know.
Are you
That
Are
has to be
you-
like the creepiest fact ever.
are you using the brooch as well?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is, but it's in my hand.
There's the. Okay, as you put on the amulet, you feel the strength within you kind of rise up a little bit. You feel a little bit more healthy.
How do I roll to
Mm.
play this?
Oh, do we use the whole bottle for each?
She looks happy and chipper and like full of energy, and like she puts Renard on the ground and then like I guess plays with him, like chasing him and then just having fun.
Right.
I feel great, guys.
Are you feeling great as Hawkeye or feeling great as Otto?
Hawkeye.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah, I feel great as I said, guys, I feel great as in like healthy and like fit, I guess.
Ureva will hear that and will respond with, I'm glad to hear you're feeling well. I'm having a hard time thinking of feeling well, knowing that we lost our comrade.
I don't know, it was something with the necklace I put on.
Freddy, are you using the blade or no?
I'd like to attune to it first before I equip it.
Gotcha.
And Ureva will look at Hawkeye and say, Hawkeye, is the necklace making you feel great?
I mean, it happened when I put the necklace on. I mean, I just feel like I just ate something healthy besides Freddy's food. Like, I just had a very nutritious meal.
Do you recognize this necklace and the magic that it may hold?
Right. Do I?
No, you do not.
Nope.
Felt some stuff happen as you put the items on. I actually recognize what it.
Yeah, I just explain how I felt, how I just feel healthy. and
Ureva will
Right.
get a look of
Right.
concern on her face and just say, Hawkeye, I'm happy to hear you're feeling well. However, always use caution when putting on magical items that you don't know.
But
You
this
don't
one's
know the other
pretty.
effects it may have on you.
this one's pretty.
Perhaps it may be best to remove it and simply hold on to it until you know better what else it may hold.
What if I put it on Greg? Not Greg, Renard.
Too late now.
Yeah, whatever happened has
guess.
happened. All right, as you guys are kind of taking time rummaging through the wagons and moving bodies, it's taken a while. You're evening, huffing. Everybody, please make a survival check.
I will survive.
Hey,
I'm working on it. Sorry, I was grabbing beer.
Freddy. Freddy, as you are worn out from the battle previously, your wounds only partially healing. This exertion worn you out. You suffer 1 level of.
All right.
Hawkeye's amulet doesn't make her exhausted now. Only explanation.
Literally typed out. And as the sun begins to lower into the afternoon, blending into night, figures begin to emerge northwest.
Oh, the freaking cultists again.
Over this way. You hear them approaching from the woods quietly.
Can we tell what these figures are? Or just hear noises?
Just give me a second.
Okay.
My message, old Jarhead.
Reading. Understood.
All right, so this band is kind of coming up, kind of slowly looking around like, what the hell is going on, taking close regard of you, Freddy, Hawkeye, Ireva, but Uthar has kind of quickly taken off. Suddenly you hear some yelling coming from you hear some yelling coming from the northeast. Cultists are running in to intercept everybody. You know what time it is?
Time for wolves.
Roll me some
Cult killing
initiatives.
time.
It's time for wolves.
Bruce, I will clear my ownership, that you may do so.
Ondar,
Right.
did you take inspiration from my encounters character?
I'm sorry. Don't call me that.
His encounters character is VMOC.
Yep, we have the same name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
I don't know who Ondar is, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
That's why I was
Jarhead.
like,
Sorry, Jarhead.
Heck.
All
Really?
right. Yeah, you picked the same name. Kind of funny.
I'll have to change it then.
No, please
No,
don't.
it's just funny.
It's a good name.
Okay, so the cultist comes from this area running forth. 5. Come on.
So I need to roll initiative, right?
Yes.
Oh, he spelled
I mean,
it
if
the
you're
same
wanting
too.
to fight.
Aw.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's VMOC.
5, 10.
When that
Ooh.
picture is very close.
25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As far as he can get. Double movement. Hawkeye, you're up.
I mean, you already know what time it is.
Y'all know what it is. Conjure animals. Okay. Let me get all my wolves ready. Is that what you want to summon, wolves?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to actually make an encounter. Pick it up.
I don't have a lot of spell slots left, so
Well, I almost just made a really inappropriate joke. I'm gonna type it to you because I really don't want that on stream.
I don't know if I want to see.
I do.
You guys want me to say it? I'll type it to Otto, and if she wants to tell you what I said, she can. It could be harsh.
don't put
Oh,
that
okay.
kind of pressure on me.
No, it's no pressure.
Okay. Oh,
Sounds like you're either gonna laugh at that or be like, really?
That's funny. Yeah, I'll say it. She said you lost your spell slots because you're a spell slut.
Wow.
that wasn't bad.
I know,
It was
but hey,
funny.
so I'm cautious because that can be a very harsh word sometimes, calling someone a slut. So, like, even as a
Yeah.
joke, I just use it with caution. I worked in a corporate business for 7 years. I got a little too PC sometimes.
All right, where do you want the wolves to be? Okay.
2 are gonna be here. 1 on whatever each side.
Oh, you want to flank them?
Yeah. Well, just either next to each other, just
okay.
within 5 feet.
Gotcha.
And then, let's see. Strategically, I want one there. Oops, did it disappear? There.
Okay.
And then, let's do here. What, I have 6 left?
You've used 4, so you have 4 left.
Okay, and then... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I just need one more. We're gonna put that there.
All right. You all see Hawkeye whispering into the wind words in a language that you do not recognize, and fey wolves begin to materialize, howling into the descending sun.
Yeah, and they're just all gonna attack.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stay where I am, so.
Okay. Wolf 1 will attack unidentified creature 1. A bite. Advantage, getting a hit. 7 points of damage. Right, and he will make a saving throw, which he is successful on. Wolf 2, same thing, biting him. Advantage for pack tactics. That's a hit. 8 points of damage. And he succeeds on that saving throw. Which one do you want Wolf 3 to attack?
Let's see, where's 3?
Say right, bottom, or bottom left.
The 1 to its right, I guess.
He makes a
The
bite
one that
attack.
doesn't look like any other one.
Okay, and it is dodged. Wolf 4, which one? Top left, top right, or right?
We'll do top.
Right.
The creature 2.
And that is a hit. Jaws sink in, dealing 5 points of piercing damage. And the creature succeeds on its saving throw. Wolf 5, top, middle, or bottom?
5 will just do to the top left.
Okay. Bites down on that creature. And it is dodged as well. Wolf 6. Top or bottom?
Bottom.
Identified creature 2. Hit. 8 points of damage. Hawkeye gets 9 turns in a round, and it fails its saving throw, so the wolf drags it down onto the ground prone. Wolf 7 now. Going to attack unidentified creature 3. This is definitely a hit. 5 points of piercing damage. Succeeds on its saving throw. And lastly, Wolf 8. Top or right?
The unidentified creature 2.
Wolf bites at him. It's a critical hit. And so is 14 points of damage. And the figure succeeds on its saving throw. Will now take its turn. Right, he will stab out at Wolf 4 with his claws, or no, his scimitar. This is with advantage, but it is dodged. Uthar, what are you doing?
You said it's still not dark out, right?
It's still not
Like
dark out. Yep, it is just
Can I
getting
see
dark.
their faces from back there?
Um,
Like, not to necessarily identify them, but I'm only looking for a specific marker. Are any of them got big scar faces?
any of the cultists?
Yeah.
Some of them might have scars on their face, but they don't like
Well,
have a.
realistically, he's looking for Rom.
Yeah,
If none of them are who
yep.
he's looking for, then no, he continues holding his position in the trees.
You do not see Ramos.
Yep.
That group. All right, that takes us to Cult Addict 2. Going to use a disengage action.
He's prone.
Oh, yeah, you're correct.
That is
Going to stand up from prone, using half of his movement. And the disengage action. So 5, 10, 15. Take his turn. Ready. You got.
All right. Freddy sees that cultist over here trying to, hello? There we go. Unidentified creature 2 trying to run away. He's just going to hit it with a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
All right, he has partial cover. Wagon edge.
Fair enough. So that's -2.
You should be able to hit the cover modifier, which should be. That is a hit.
This is the second one. Also hitting. Sweet. Freddy will then draw his shield, move up a couple of paces, and that's the end of his turn.
Okay. Archer 4 is looking around, seeing all these figures emerging from the north, and then the ones around the wagon, fighting them. She's going to hold her action, not sure what to do. The veteran holds up a hand. Bimok, you hear him, kind of like the guy that, not necessarily like your commander, but the guy that kind of usually barks out orders or whatever. He says, "Hold up, what? Let's see what's going on here first. I don't know any of these men." All right, Ireva, what do you got?
All right.
The inn is under attack. We're here to defend it. Help us.
Ureva is going to run up, so she's going to run here, then run up here. Oh. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So she's going to move to right here.
All right, 35.
And then hopefully that puts her... Oh, hitting the wrong buttons. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Alright, so she's gonna aim at unidentified creature 3, who hopefully is one of the ones not prone, right?
He is not prone,
Not prone, okay,
but
good.
he does get cover for the horse on the wagon.
Well, I can't move, and all the others are extra covered. What about I say he'd get covered too, right? Unidentified creature
Yep,
too.
he would get covered.
Okay, well they all do, so you know what? Whatever. We're just gonna stick with the one I originally thought. Creature 3. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark with my bonus action.
Okay.
And then loose an arrow.
That's a hit.
Nice.
And then
17 points of damage.
And then seeing him still standing, I loose another one with images of Ondar falling to the ground in my head.
Damn, sectoral.
Another
Nice.
hit, killing the man where he stands.
And each death to the cults that I cause, I honor to my fallen comrade, and then I'll end my turn with that.
Right. Unidentified creature 1 is going to lash out at Wolf 4. His scimitar. Got these guys. Have them multi. That is a hit. Dealing 9 points of damage to the wolf. Will attack again. Getting a hit. There we go. 9 points of damage, felling the wolf in front of him. Archer 3. Going to move up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll knock an arrow shooting at the cultist. Or longbow. Missing the first one. Hitting on the second. 11 points of damage. Right. Beamok, your friend next to you steps up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cunning action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. He is going to use his action to dash to get more movement. Right there. All he can do.
The wolf will
Beamok.
look at him in interest.
Beamok, you are up.
All right, so to be honest, he has no clue what's going on here.
Oh, that's
You have two bands of strangers that he knows nothing about. One rummaging through some wagons. The other approaching the roadhouse. The roadhouse is his current home. But there's wolves, and he don't really like wolves. Charge!
yes. And for your background, like you know that wagons come into the roadhouse and they have supplies and everything.
Right. But there's wolves, and he doesn't like wolves. So charge. He's gonna dash because that's like he's too far away to do anything. So for your all's information, this guy is huge. He's about 7 foot plus. He's taller than Ondar was. I said was.
Why you gotta put a knife in it like that?
Well, because everybody else has been. So what the hell? I'm just gonna join the club.
Ondar's still alive.
Especially Freddy. Freddy's been sticking a knife in him like a lot, and I'm just gonna join that club.
Freddy's like the worst.
He's heavy looking, right? Very broad across the chest, which is bare, irregardless of what the icon looks like. Bald, no body hair that can be seen. He's got this like jutting chin and this eyebrow ridge that makes it look like he's really pissed off. His eyes are like a brilliant emerald green that almost glow. He's got these strange growths all over his skin that look like I don't know, bone or river pebbles, maybe? I don't know. Now, speaking of his skin, it's kind of gray, but it's got like mottled spots on it. He's got some, not tattoos, but you know, like I said, they're like grayish, kind of weird looking stuff. I don't know. He does have some piercings that look like bones, like stuck in weird places on his body. Not wearing armor. He's got leather pants and leather, like moccasin type knee-high boots. No shield. He's got a real long pole arm that's got a blade on the end of it.
So it's a halberd.
Yeah, there you go. No, a glaive.
A glaive.
So he's
Yep.
Zeus.
Got a glaive.
Got a glaive.
He deals lightning bolts.
Yeah, he's got a glaive. And 2 axes, one on each hip, and a you know what Ureva has on her back or her hip with arrows in it. He's got one, but it's got javelins in it.
Ooh.
Right? What do they call those things?
Quivers?
Quiver! Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Anyway, so he's gonna dash, and while he's dashing, he's gonna rage.
All right.
Don't touch the wolves, they're friendly.
Oh, he doesn't hear you now because he's like screaming
Oh, yeah.
something in a language that none of you have ever heard. It's
Yeah, he
really
just
strange.
he starts frothing at the mouth.
And you don't know if he's friendly, Hawkeye.
Yeah, you don't know if he's friendly.
I mean, if he
It
attacks
does
the
not
wolves, the
look
wolves are
friendly.
Or say he may be another wing of the cult. You don't know that.
What language are you speaking there, strange barbarian person?
It's his native tongue, which is referred to as Golka. So that would
Sounds
be
sturdy. I like
that would
it.
be his dash because he moves 40, so there's 80. So
True.
so there's a bonus action and an action. So that's where he's at. Oh, and it's a frenzied rage.
Okay. Good to know. All right. I think that's yeah, that's it. Okay, taking us now to unidentified creature up at the top. Is a short sword which will stab out at Wolf 3. That is a hit. Which deals 19 points of damage. You will use her second attack to make a stab with her short sword at Wolf 5. Ooh, that's a critical hit.
This is so much damage for one short sword.
Short sword, long hurt.
Apparently.
Oh, I see. Here we go. Kills 2 of the wolves. Archer 1. This is one of the guards inside. Okay, unidentified creature 1. Going to curse at his misfortune. Going to cast a spell on himself.
The nail that sticks out gets hammered in.
Bonus action. Then I'm gonna try to attack this wolf in front of him. My God. Sometimes when Fantasy Grounds is like a little bit laggy, it's just so hard to. Okay, a 15 should hit. Yep, that is it. Right. That is 6 points of damage, and he will stab out again with his dagger. Is dodged. Hawkeye, you're up.
All right. So let's see what I want to do. On my, is this concentration? No, okay. From my star map, I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt
Okay.
and target an identified creature. Yep.
Okay.
You're really
so
quiet, girlfriend.
Huh?
I say
Quiet.
you're really quiet to me.
Oh, I was mumbling, trying to think.
I know, that's why I'm letting you know.
So that creature would have cover from behind the wagon. He would actually have superior cover.
What if I move
And the horse is
there?
right. Can't move through the horse.
There's not a horse in front of me?
That's a horse.
I don't
Thing
see a horse
disappeared
there.
a bit ago, Ryan. I
there's
think you
not a
accidentally
horse.
deleted it.
Yeah, I don't see a horse there.
Or hit it. Because there was one there, but yeah, it disappeared a bit ago.
What? On.
So I took a quick peek. There's a horse on your stream, but not on our
Yeah.
map.
Yeah.
That horse. Man, why am I so laggy right now?
So one horse just disappeared by Jamna.
Yep. Horse go poof.
Come on. It's like not wanting to register my clicks. Let me try resending you guys the map. I got the loading screen. Okay.
Yeah, there's still not a horse.
Yeah, hold on. I done it yet.
Oh.
Loading. I'm lagging on my end. Does not want to operate.
Probably deciding right now to push out an update.
Yeah. Okay. See the horse now? Right in front of you?
Yeah, now I can see it.
Well,
Okay.
hello, horses.
There
Welcome
we go.
back.
Welcome back.
Oh, my
Alright.
fantasy grounds is like tweaking out.
Yeah, they're probably updating.
That's
So
rude.
I'll
Don't they know
go.
people want to play? Ooh, I think mine's gonna boot me soon.
I think I can move around. That would be technically 20, right? Because I go up and then around.
Yep, that's 20 feet right there.
Okay. And then for what I think I have 25.
You have 30.
Oh. And I'll go. Yeah, yeah.
Goodness, moving so slow.
It's okay, Hawkeye's just a bum.
Excuse you. All right. Can I try to hit unidentified creature now, or is it still covered?
It amazes me that you guys can read these names where they say unidentified and you don't to try to identify them. But yes, you can.
Okay. Then she will try to do that.
You're making a lot of assumptions about us caring about cultists.
That is a hit.
Good roll.
19 points of damage.
Sweet. And that's my turn.
Okay.
And for the wolves, they're going to, well, 1 and 2 are going to attack unidentified creature 1, the one that they're by. Let's see what ones are dead. Did he just remove the ones that are dead?
No, they have the mark over them showing that they're.
Oh.
Plus they.
Sorry, now
Yep, they see it in the combat trap.
All right. So 1 and 2 are going to attack that. 6 is going to attack the one it's by. 8 is going to get creature 2, and then 7 is going to move around to here.
Okay.
And then they're just gonna attack.
All right. Wolf 1 is going to attack unidentified creature 1. He does get pack tack. As a hit. 6 points of damage. And that guy fails its concentration check, but succeeds on his save against the bite. That's to Wolf 2. To attack him. That is a hit. The man falls to the ground. Wolf 6 going to attack unidentified creature 1. He does not get pack tactic. The ones nearest him are down and out. Supposed to be disciplined. Automatically did that. That's awesome. Okay, that is a hit. 4 points of damage. And it fails its saving throw again, falling prone. Wolf 7 moves up, will attack injured cultist. Does get pack tactics, which is a hit. 9 points of damage. And he fails, so he gets dragged down prone. Wolf 8 going to attack that guy. Hit. He is dying. All right, Uthar, you're up.
See, he's gonna kind of amble over to this tree here, and at that point, seeing that he can see the other people and none of them being Ramus, he just kind of leans on the tree. If anybody, you guys probably wouldn't see his face since you're not really looking his direction. So, yeah, he kind of sits back against the tree.
All right, witnessing the battle being fought before him.
If they look, they would notice that he has a look on his face that it is not he is watching this fight.
All right. Fanatic 2. If you're paralyzed, can you concentrate on spells?
Paralyzed, I think you can because it's not unconscious. There's a different one that makes it so that you're technically unconscious. I think it's like stunned.
This guy is going to target Hawkeye. And we'll use hold person. Hawkeye, please make a wisdom saving throw.
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated.
Oh, are they incapacitated?
Yeah.
Take action.
That is true.
That was the word I was searching for, was incapacitated.
Right, so paralyzed is... Right.
23 is enough.
Don't hold me, damn it.
You feel your body start to get sluggish, but you just reach deep within yourself. You are able to push off that effect. Second level spell slot. Action. He will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Freddy, you're up.
All right. First things first, Freddy's gonna move up a little bit. 25 squares to there. And Freddy's gonna take a look at unidentified creature 1 and be like, what the heck is that? Let's find out. Nature check.
Which there's
Unidentified creature. Oh, sorry. It's the guys with the masks, the ones that we faced before inside the cave.
Gotcha. Yes, a nature check, please.
Oh, all right.
This guy. Do not actually know what he.
Gotcha.
I like the mask though.
Either way, Freddy's gonna send some more Eldritch Blasts at him.
That is a hit.
Yeah. Oh shit, that was the wrong button. Okay, well, second one's a miss. I'll just do one hit then. Boom.
5 points of damage.
Okay, Freddy's gonna keep his shield out and end his turn.
Okay, Archer 4 will now go. Move up here. Shoot an arrow at Cult Fanatic 2. Longbow has dodged. The second arrow streaking out, which is a hit. Deals 7 points of damage. Veteran will go. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he will call out, what is the meaning of this? Who are you?
I'm Hawkeye. These are my wolves. Those are the cult members that we're attacking.
Well, the cult members are actually attacking us, technically.
Yes, but
not quite enough time within a turn to really get a conversations. Ureva, you are up.
All right, I brought it up.
You're muted, You're muted.
since you brought it up, can I try and identify the unidentified creature?
Sure. You know what's funny? So you yourself are muted, but we can hear you through Malagar's.
I know.
Phrase.
So I don't know if he turned his sensitivity up, but it's driving me crazy because I can hear myself more than ever.
All right, go ahead and roll me a nature check, Rip.
All right. Yeah, like I've never heard myself that bad in his, and all of a sudden I can too.
That is insufficient.
Yeah, I figured. All right, Ireva is going to move. Let's try and not hit the horse, but I don't know if this will technically be through the tree. Like, is that okay? Skirt around the tree?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's a horse right there, and
Yeah,
there's
there's a
Freddy
horse
right there. Frickin' Freddy! I can move through your square?
Still have 15 feet of movement left.
Oh, then I'll do that. I didn't know I could move through his square too.
All right, so 10 feet. Still have 5 left if you.
Okay, I'll move right there.
Side.
Move it, huff. Alright, so I will move right there. And then I am going to take aim at... I just want to make sure. Okay, see, he is prone, so 9. And that's why I checked. Sorry, I just have to look through this whole thing. Okay, I am aiming at unidentified creature. I will use my bonus action to switch my hunter's mark to him. And then I'll shoot an arrow at him.
That is a hit. 16 points of piercing damage.
And I'll shoot another one, seeing he's not down yet.
Another hit. This time 14 points of.
Alright, and that would be my turn.
Alright. That takes us to unidentified creature 1. Going to stand up from prone. Make an attack against Wolf 6. That is dodged by the wolf. Stab out with his scimitar again, getting purchase, catching it on the flank. This deals 12 points of damage. He will begin to move up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30.
He was prone, so he has half.
5, 15. Good catch. Archer 3. Going to shoot an arrow at him. The hit. $10 points of damage. A second arrow will streak out, which is an automatic miss. Right. Beamok, your friend, is now going to step up. 5, 10, 15. He has a whip out in his left hand and a dagger in his right. And he will stand at the ready, watching Freddy and Ireva in front of him. And he looks kind of uneasy, not sure what to do, kind of following his veteran's lead. Beamok, you're up.
I hate wolves. He will make a reckless attack at the wolf.
All right. Critical hit.
Well,
Oof. Pretty sure you killed that wolf.
yeah,
Very
probably.
dead.
You see that? You see that, Ramus? You see what VMOC did to that wolf?
Yes, I did. I think we have more pressing matters in front of us, friend. All right.
Oh, that strong wolf. That one missed.
You killed the wolf on the first one.
Right. And with his bonus action, because he's in a frenzied rage, he gets to make a bonus attack.
Oh yeah, he's got a glaive. He's got reach. I forgot about that. Because he didn't move, I got confused.
Like,
yeah. Got it. Okay, and that one is a hit. 10 points of damage to Wolf 2.
Then he will move to here.
Hey.
I hit it that time. I hit it, Ramus.
Yes, very good, Vimak. All right. Unidentified creature is going to five, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. She will take out an orb and will blow through the orb directly in Ireva's direction. Ireva, this is a ranged attack against you. Ooh, and it's a critical hit. With a critical hit effect. Okay, so you will become slowed, save ends. So your speed is reduced by 10. And Svenster gives Archer 3 disadvantage.
Archer 3?
It's quite rude, really. Not
Yeah.
All right.
disadvantage.
Ireva, you are put down on the ground. You are now prone.
Damn.
Who's rude?
Takes us back to the top of the round with Hawkeye.
Alright, so Hawkeye's gonna do, let's see, a little, I think healing word I can use as a bonus action and not use concentration. Yeah, I'm gonna use healing word on Ureva.
Okay. You cannot see her behind the horse.
Oh, well, I'm gonna move to see her. Can I move underneath this?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 15 feet.
I think I'm
And
still
then-
behind the horse for you, though.
Yep. There you go. Now
If
you can
I
see
go-
Ireva. Yep.
Yeah, now I'll do a healing word.
Apparently, just laying on the ground is becoming the new norm for Ureva.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Can I do it as a level 2 though? So I would just do,
Yep, so click and drag the button like you're gonna put it on her token, but while you have it, the button pressed down, click the right mouse button and that will upcast it by adding a D4.
oh, I already did one before. So would I just roll another
just
one?
roll it again. You didn't upcast it. Click
She had
on.
already applied the heal to her,
Yeah,
though,
but I
think.
took it away because she was not facing Ireva,
Oh.
so I wanted her to do it again and I wanted her to
Oh.
upcast it.
Oh, okay.
So
I see.
click on the button and hold down the left mouse button over that heal. And then while you have that pressed down, click the
Oh.
right mouse button and that adds a D6. No, that's
Should
healing
add
spirit.
just whatever
yeah,
the
D4.
damage.
There you go. 11 points of healing to Ireva as she regains consciousness. There you go. That's how you upcast. That's always how you do more
Okay.
spell slots. And make sure you're ticking off your spell slots as you go.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And
You
then,
have 2 first level spell slots left.
And then I'll do... So Wolf 2, seeing that unidentified... So that will be my turn, but Wolf 2 is gonna... I don't know the speed on it, but it will run to this one.
Okay.
Does it
And
provoke?
then...
It would provoke from Ramus, so it is up to Ramus if he wishes to attack the wolf.
Oh, I have a 10-foot reach.
Oh, for Vmok. Yeah, that's within your threatened reach, so it would provoke from V.
He hates
Hawkeye's gonna be mad at Remod.
Sorry.
It's not like
I
they're
don't know.
real animals. They're fucking conjured fae.
Yeah, I know.
Vmok don't know you.
then Wolf 7 is going to come down here and then attack, and then Wolf 8 will attack. The one that's right below him.
Okay. Wolf 2 will move. Vmok, you may make an attack of opportunity if you wish. That is a hit. "13 points of damage fells the creature.
Ramus, Vmok killed another one. That is 2 for me and none for you.
Ah, more as always. Well done, friend. Okay, Wolf 7. Going to move over and attack the creature 2. Did you want it?
Unidentified. The
You can always use your pointer. Very
This-
easy.
yeah, this one.
Okay, so as Wolf 7 moves down, goes right there, will attack
Yeah.
unidentified creature. Rolls a 1 with a fumble effect.
Well, that sucks.
Okay, so unidentified creature gains an extra action on its turn.
Great.
Wolf 8 going to attack the one directly beneath it.
Mm-hmm.
Biting. That is a hit. And so it deals 8 points of damage. Figure succeeds on its saving throw. I'm actually going to get rid of these wolves because since they are gone and fey, they just...
Yeah.
Ramus, did you see that?
Killed it so good, it stopped existing.
All right,
The
Uthar,
carpet disappeared.
you're up.
Okay. So he's gonna walk up to about here with this guy. Now he does not have his weapon drawn. His arms are kind of crossed. He's not running at him. It's a very saunter. Not like happy saunter. Just it is in no way could be seen as being aggressive, so that he wouldn't think that.
All right,
Okay,
as you're
walk up.
moving up, you hear a name called out, which causes you to look in the direction of the Goliath and who he is speaking to. The man right here has a terribly scarred face, and you feel your breath catch in your stomach as you recognize Ramus Grick.
Yeah, he was gonna go over there and talk. He was actually going to talk to Veteran. I thought that VMOC was talking to this guy. But that doesn't change anything. He was going to talk to Veteran. So yeah, at that, well, that changes things. Left there. Then instinctively he whips out his crossbow and takes a shot at him.
Okay.
Whoa, what?
So yes, Vmok, you see this Furbolg running forward and shooting a crossbow bolt at Ramus Grick, and you hear your friend cry out in pain as it digs into his leg. Go ahead and roll damage.
And
Probably heard it more than
Uthar, what are
seen
you
it.
doing?
That does not have sneak because
8 points of piercing damage.
didn't have anybody in range. Yeah. And then I guess I will cunning action to dash in complete disregard for what's probably gonna be a result of that. Up to him, throwing the crossbow aside at the time. Well, on the way, he's throwing the crossbow aside to get his short sword out.
Gotcha. All right.
Would?
I assume I'm going to be. Oh no, I'm still technically in your threat range, VMOC. Suck it.
Yeah.
I've already used my reaction. I already used the reaction, so.
Oh, I was fully expecting to get hit for the fact that I did that, but
Hey, you're good.
doesn't matter either way, and that is.
Vengeance is mine.
Right. Unidentified creature 2. Let's see. Going to cast Shield of Faith on her ally. You see figure right here. Unidentified creature. In the shimmer with a ethereal glow. Then it will cast Sacred Flame at Ireva. Ireva, please make me a dexterity save.
Okay.
Since you're prone, I'm just gonna take a -2 to that. Okay. 20 is still sufficient. Not get hit. Freddy, you're up. Freddy, what are you doing?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Freddy's taken some sideways glances at Uthar. He's very worried about Uthar attacking one of the guards that were coming to, coming back from the wilderness. However, there's more pressing situations to deal with. He's going to move up to the identified creature here.
Right.
Draw his rapier and make a green flame blade attack.
All right.
Oof.
Automatic miss. No effect.
Alright, well, no effect. That's good. He's then going to look back at Ireva real quick and give her a little extra health with a healing word.
Okay. 6 more points of healing back to Ireva.
And that is all of his turns.
Okay, green flame blade is a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Healing word is a first level spell.
Yep,
Make sure you're
which
marking
I
those
already
off.
have taken off.
Okay.
Puppy.
Archer 4 sees that Uthar is attacking Ramus, and so she will notch arrow with her bowstring, shoot out at him, which hits on a 22.
Actually, well, it hits anyway because I would have had to not drop my shield to use my crossbow anyway. So I actually only have a 16 AC, but turns out that still hits.
Okay, so she will add Archer's Eye to this. Uthar, you take 16 points of damage, and she will loose another arrow at you, which is a 23, hitting you. Deal 9 points of damage, and you are now on the ground.
Holy shit.
Yep.
I rolls that. All right, the veteran will call out, "Oh, defend yourselves, they're attacking!" 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. He is going to attack Hawkeye, making a
Hey, what are you attacking
multi-attack.
me for?
You're attacking us!
I did nothing to it. I'm not attacking you. I'm attacking the cult.
2 longsword attacks. First one is dodged. Second one is blocked. A short sword in
I
his
did not
other
attack
hand
you at all.
stabbed him. You're with the group that attacked him. That's all that matters in battle. Ireva. Doesn't matter. None of them hit you. Ireva, you are prone on the ground.
All right. Well, she'll stand up from prone.
Okay.
And then she'll kind of shake it off a bit, and continue her aim at. So since she was prone, she lost her concentration, right?
Yes.
Okay, I figured. So she is just going to activate Planar Warrior and take a shot at the the Dragon Fang unidentified creature.
Okay.
Unidentified jerk.
They both come up, so
That is a hit.
I'm just gonna say both.
17 points of damage.
He's still standing, so she's gonna shoot another
Yeah, like,
one.
how much freaking thing does this guy have?
Yeah.
No.
He dodges.
All right, and that is gonna be her turn.
All right. It is unidentified creature 1's turn. Going to attack Wolf 7. Pack tactics. Scoring a hit.
Unidentified creature 1 gets back tactics?
Yep. Has an unidentified creature next to Wolf 7. That wolf is now down. Disappeared.
I mean, does pack tactics work in 10 feet or 5 feet?
The wolf was right here. Come on. The
Oh,
wolf was right
I see,
there.
yeah.
And unidentified
Yeah, I
creatures
understand.
were both right next to him. It will use its
No,
next
I just got
attack.
confused for a second.
Use its next attack to attack Wolf 8. Not get pack attack. That is a hit. Wolf takes 9 points of slashing damage, taking us to Archer 3, who now sees a bigger threat. It will loose an arrow at Ireva, but it has disadvantage. Thanks to Svenster 77. He dodges out of the way, so another arrow will streak out. That is a hit. We'll use a charge of Archer's Eye. Dealing 19 points of damage, putting her down once more for the... That will take us to Ramus Grick, who is going to step up right here. Oh, now that was a mistake, and he crack his whip at Hawkeye.
Uthar, what did you do?
And this is dodged. We'll make another whip attack. That is dodged. Hawkeye is dumping. Oh my god, I can't.
Oh, wow.
Ducking and dodging. She's dicking around. Okay, VMOC, you have received initiative.
VMOC's like looking around. He's confused. He looks at Ramus. Ramus, do you know that person?
Oh, I've never seen him before in my life, pal.
He steps over here and he bends down and he he takes a very close look at Uthar. Like, you know, he like literally squats down and starts examining him.
Using your glaive blade to like lift his head up or something?
No, he just like, you know, he's like leaned down. He's like, now he looks like a shepherd. You know,
Gotcha.
He's like leans down. He grabs Uthar's like face and turns it. You know, grabs him by the chin and he's looking him over and he's examining him and lifts an arm and looks under his arm. You know, he's like looking at him. He looks back up at Ramus. He's like, this man acted like he knew you. Why did he shoot you? Why did he attack you like that?
Ramus responds, more pressing matters, friend.
Mimak stands back up and looks around. Something is strange here. Looks in the wagon.
You see, yep, you see many gold pieces kind of scattered, littering the ground, and you also see a lot of the figures that are now attacking Uthar and his band. This Furbolg, not Uthar, but the rest of them seem to have a lot of like coin purses bulging with weight.
Right. These are not supply wagons. Something is weird here, Remus. Something is strange. That's probably good for his turn.
Yeah, I would say that probably takes. All right. The Dragon Fang, or I should say the unidentified creature.
To be fair, when the bloody thing goes on and you look at bloodied, it just tells you what they are.
Yeah, but still, like when you make your knowledge checks, you actually learn about the abilities, and then later on when you encounter them, you have them. Okay.
It's more just a funny bug in Fantasy Grounds that they don't translate.
It will slash out with its short sword at Freddy. First slash hits. This will apply automatic advantage. Freddy takes 10 points of damage. Will stab out with another attack of its short sword. That is dodged. Taking us back to the top of the round with Hawkeye. What are you doing? This veteran has just come over to you, slashing out with its sword, and you've been able to dodge out of the way.
Hey, why are you attacking me?
What do you mean? You attacked us!
I didn't attack you. I'm attacking the cultists. They're trying to attack us.
He grits his teeth, ready to slash at you once more.
I mean, I'm not going to attack you because you're not my enemy. The cultists are my enemy.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Oh, I mean, I'm probably not going to do very good at this, but I mean, it's worth a try. Yeah, probably not.
With a -1? Yeah.
He grits. Yeah. He sets his jaw and grits his chin at you.
I mean, I'll prove it to you. I'm attacking this guy. And then, I mean, I will, try to do an action that of my, what is it called? From my star map, the guiding bolt.
You already cast it from your star map once.
I know, I have two. So this will be my second one.
You have 2 from your star map?
Yeah, I have 2 slots of my star map.
Okay, while holding this map, you have these benefits. You know the guidance cantrip. You can cast Guiding Bolt without expending a spell slot. You can do so a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain... Okay, yeah, you're right.
And then... it says this has an effect.
I think your proficiency bonus should be 3 now, anyway.
Okay, and then... So I cast it at.
That is a hit.
All right, and then. Is it dead now?
10 points of damage, but the creature is not yet dead.
Oh my gosh. And then, what is this? I feel like, so Wolf 8 will, what is it? Move to here and attack this one.
All right.
And then as my bonus action, I'll do another healing word on Ureva. If I can find it.
Eight points of healing. You have one more first spell.
Spell already though.
One more first level spell. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You can't cast 2 levels. Ureva is still down.
Well, can I don't know if I could go here. No. I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
And then turn complete.
Okay, Wolf 8 moves around in position to attack the cultist attacking Freddy. Will make a bite attack. Ooh, Ureva gets 2 health potions. So Ureva, go ahead. Actually, all right, Ureva, go ahead and hit that potion effect twice on yourself on your character sheet.
All right, that's in inventory, right?
Nope,
or
it's
is it,
in,
no,
your,
it's
in
action.
your actions. Yep. Potion of healing.
This.
Nice bit of healing.
Thank you, chat.
Still prone on the ground. Okay, so the wolf will finish its turn dealing damage, which finally fells the creature.
God.
Now it is Uther. Please make me a death saving throw. That is good enough. Death is 1 step away. 1 step further. All right, unidentified creature 2. Going to cast Hold Person. Freddy, please make me a wisdom saving throw. That is good enough. Takes his turn. Bring us to Freddy Bloomington's turn. Can't hear you.
Muted.
We are not your enemies. We are friends of Ardred. These cultists are attacking the inn. I know not what that furbog was about, but we can talk about that later. Let's deal with these men first.
Please roll me a persuasion check with advantage. Mentioning Ardred.
Oh, I needed it.
24. Okay, veteran will make an insight check. See how well he gauges. All right. Anything else, Freddy?
Yeah, Freddy's gonna move here. And do another green flame blade.
Okay.
I'm not
Dodged.
rolling well. Alright. I do not want to do anything with this bonus action, so... end his turn.
Archer 4. Going to put herself in position and 15, 20. He's going to shoot an arrow at Hawkeye.
Dude, I'm not attacking you.
That is a hit. We'll put Archer's eye on this.
Yeah, I'm probably going down.
$17 points of damage, but you maintain concentration. Another arrow comes whizzing out. That is a hit. This puts Hawkeye down.
Yep.
Taking us to the veteran. He speaks up. Aldred! How do you know that name?
We're guards of his.
Guards! Looks like you're looting the wagons!
These aren't supply wagons. They're...
I can see that now.
Yeah. They're just innocent people's stuff you guys are stealing.
Ah, shite. Alright, everybody, direct your attention against the others. These appear to be friendly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 is gonna dash. 15, 20. He turns his attention to the cultist, and you hear the visible moans of all the rest of them, including Ramiskrek. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, Ireva, you are on the ground, prone.
All right. Well, once again, she gonna stand her butt up.
Right.
And
Should I have not killed the wolves?
Oh no, you did great, friend. You did great.
And she will completely ignore these other people and aim at Dragon Wing 1. And activate Planar Warrior.
35 feet away.
Oh,
Gotta be 30.
Okay, so
You still got 15 feet of movement.
Yep.
5, 10. Okay, so I'm gonna move here.
Right.
I almost just like did that in a totally stupid way, but don't judge me. All right, so now I'm gonna activate it. Wait, did I already activate it?
Yep, you have it on you.
Yes.
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
That is a hit. 18 points of damage, laying him on the ground. Dead.
All right, and then I'm gonna turn her bow to Cult Fanatic 2. Who's her second shot?
That is a hit. 15 points of damage.
After all the cultists are dead, Freddy immediately sheaths his rapier and like just slowly backs away from the veteran, not being hostile in any way.
Ireva, how do you want to kill him?
He is that.
Freddy, it's not your time. Calm down. God. All right. So with her last shot, Ireva will turn and will, with a growl, and just say, "You were a part of removing Ondar from this world, a more honorable man than you could ever fathom," and release an arrow, aiming straight to the face of Cult Fanatic 2.
Digs into his cheekbone as he falls to the ground. Congratulations, everybody. You have successfully defended your raid on the wagons, I guess you could call it. Freddy quickly
That's what Uthar was calling it.
Yep, quickly sheathes his weapons. Go ahead, continue what you were talking about. We will have to end very soon.
He takes a step back from the veteran. We are conscripts of Ardred. There was some complications with this caravan, and it turned out that the contents of it were not honorably acquired. We're out here disposing of some of the bodies from a previous fight, and by happenstance, being a little bit of soldiers of fortune, you could say.
Reva.
Technically, 2 of the party members are dying, so it's something.
I say,
And then, like, as he's doing, like he
Otherwise,
just
I
wanted to say
gotta
that to
roll.
I say, Reva runs over to Hawkeye and says, Freddy, you have pretty words, half-elf, but do you have any spells left for healing?
Yeah, I'm making sure we're not getting attacked first. He'll move 5 feet, target Uthar, and give him a healing word.
Okay, so real quick, some things that happen. Bimok, Ramus, Grick, the archers, and the veterans still kind of have their weapons out, but they're looking at you not aggressively. And the veteran, oh shite! Oh, I'll never hear the end of this. As
Neither will I.
Uthar, as you regain consciousness, Ramus Grick has his boot around your neck, standing above you with his whip upraised, looking at you with a little bit of concern in his face, not quite knowing what's going on, not realizing exactly who he is facing. He does not have recognition in his features yet. He speaks, "This one attacked me." That is where we will end the session.
You've put me in quite the pickle to remember the fact that I am 3 different ways from abandoning these people. I'm gonna take some notes.
We will see how this ends up. So I did forget to roll for historian at the beginning of this session. I roll that. Get that out of the way real quick. Always forget. Always forget.
VMAC is staring at Ureva.
Do you think she's pretty?
Not in that way. It's like this, like, you know, just like scrunched up face, like holy shit look on his face.
Right, Ireva, you have historian. Please watch the VOD if you need to, gather some of your notes and make a synopsis, and we will be reading that in the campaign journal.
All right, real quick before we leave, can I roll for arrows because OCD?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
You lose 1 arrow.
Yes.
Way to go.
Live with that.
Doing
Good
pretty,
rolls.
pretty damn good on those.
Yeah, I know. I'm not mad.
All right. So here we are at the end of the session. Very conflicting, chaotic portion. I'm definitely throwing a lot at you guys. Doing very well for yourselves. I know it may not seem that way, but this is definitely a interesting divergence of the campaign, I guess you could say. A very original way, I would say, of getting through this. So getting through this storyline and seeing how things kind of progress and how you guys overcome the adversity, definitely going to cause ripple effects. If Uthar sticks around,
Hawkeye
I don't know.
is mad at Uthar.
He doesn't give a shit about any of you, although he doesn't. I mean, he's not willing to fight with you guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're either gonna have to put the gold and stuff back, or he'll never fight with you again. So it's your choice. It's gonna be your choice as what happens next.
Yep.
But then again, Ramus is here, so he's gonna definitely try to cut him and probably pull you into another fight. That's your problem now.
We'll see.
I'm not gonna.
Next session, next Monday at 10 a.m. Central Daylight Time.
Yeah.
All right,
See you guys next week.
Thank you very much.
All
And
right,
we will
guys.
be able to get a full introduction of Vmok, the powerful Goliath
maybe.
barbarian.
Maybe.
I'll see you guys next time. Have a great
All right,
rest of
guys.
your day.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
Bye.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I I kind of like what's going on because I'm really like testing them, but I hope I'm not pushing a little too hard. Putting them down in these fights and everything, kind of leaving. I'm really trying to get the whole thing where, you know, your actions and your behaviors have consequences. So like, you know, if there's a commander and you're challenging him, he's going to respond a certain way. It doesn't matter what you think about honor and all that. He's got his own sense of honor and his own sense of law and right and wrong and responsibility and everything. So getting these interactions out there. Freddy, Ever, the diplomat, trying to calm everything down. I love this group. It's nothing but fun, and I look forward to every single session, and we see how things go out. Gave them some magic items. They should be happy with that. All right, so like I said, next Monday morning at 10 a.m. Central Daylight Time, we are joining on this campaign again for session 10. Hopefully they can discover where the cult is taking all this treasure and what the whereabouts, what the significance of the Karnath Roadhouse is. We will see next time. I also run a 4th edition campaign that I actually finished last night. Played that. Murder hoboism is a form of roleplay. It is, I guess. You know, if that's what you're going for. But yes, I played my 4th edition campaign last night, Scales of War. I'm actually looking for another player. It's hard to find people that are available for that session, people that want to play 4th edition. Yes, I'm looking for a player. They are in the Lost Mines of Carrick. Delving down, they have just found the secret entrance, so next session will be them trying to figure out how to get through that secret entrance because it has a special lock. I'm running Tavern League encounters. Make sure you join the Discord for that. Link below and everything. I also have Nightbot posting those. Catch all past sessions on my YouTube as I slowly update them. Ever growing the community. I definitely appreciate you guys. Spencer77, I see you in here quite a bit. Arkanai, love to have you. Drake, as always, great to have you guys. I love seeing faces coming and going and returning to this community. Oh, 4th edition, Sundays at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It's pretty late. Runs for like four hours. So, yeah. Love you guys. Throw me a like, subscribe, follow if you like what I'm doing here. If you want to support the community, I do have a Patreon. Make sure to check that out. Trying to grow things, get the Tavern League encounters going. It's turned out to be a very, very fun thing. Definitely feel free to join. All you gotta do is join the Discord and follow the prompts within. But for now, the last call has been sounded. The Tavern League are pouring their final mugs, their final shots. Gather around, tip those boys back. This has been the Tavern League.